graduation day at Cranwell and final preparations are in hand for the large company of distinguished visitors expected on this great day of the Royal Air Force College's year. The dust detector carefully sweeps the special landing strip, for what you can get away with on an ordinary day won't do today. For Cranwell is on show to royalty and equally important to old boys who are now very VIPs in the service. It's the graduation parade of 25 general duties cadets of 53 entry and 10 from the equipment and secretarial wing. Now the guests begin to arrive, coming from all parts of the country to this Lincolnshire centre, which has become for the Royal Air Force what Dartmouth and Sandhurst are to the other services. Among the R.A.F. predominated company, we spot some of the rail high-ups. Air Vice Marshals Nicholetts on the right and Spencer of Coastal Command, for instance. Air Chief Marshal Hollinghurst is with Lady Embry and the AOC Fighter Command, Sir Basil Embry, as the march on begins. With the parade ready, the reviewing officer arrives. Her Royal Highness is received by the AOC Flying Training Command, Air Marshal Sir Hugh Walmsley, and the Commandant, Air Commodore Sinclair, GC, and her standard is broken as the parade is called to the Royal Salute. Now escorted by the Air Officer Commanding-in-Chief, Flying Training Command, and the Commandant, the Princess inspects the cadet wing. For the graduating entries, this is their last parade as part of the wing before receiving His Majesty's commission, and for this occasion they command the squadrons. For the Princess, who recently accepted appointment as Honorary Air Commodore of number 603 Squadron, Royal Auxiliary Air Force, this is her first visit to the college at which her father was once stationed. Air Marshal Stevens is AOC Coastal Command. This is the completion of 2.5 years training for the general duties graduates. The 8th entry to complete training here since the reopening of the college. From Cranwell, they'll be posted to service stations at home and abroad and begin their service proper. American and foreign officers are guests of the college, and now the march past in slow time. Then the march back in quick time. The company then advance in review order before the presentation of awards. Firstly, to Flight Cadet Under Officer Henry Allen Merriman, the Sword of Honor awarded by the Air Council for leadership and general influence for the good of the college, and the King's Medal for the best flight cadet in the final order of merit. He also won the Dixon Trophy. And the Medal of Honor to Flight Cadet Under Officer B.A. Spry of the Equipment and Secretarial Wing. Now the parade stands at ease to hear the royal address to the cadet wing.
Flight Cadets of the Royal Air Force, it has given me great pleasure to come here today to take the salute at this passing out parade. and I congratulate you on your smartness and steadiness. In many ways, the great service to which you have given your loyalty is a service of youth, because it calls for quickness of mind and body, and that fearless dash and spirit, which is one of the finest qualities of youth. But it calls also for another quality, which is, I believe, of equal importance, and that is a sense of responsibility, which is more often associated with maturity. The Royal Air Force must always be instantly in the forefront for the defense of our country if we are ever again called upon to take up arms in the cause of liberty. This lays upon you the responsibility of constant preparedness and the need to be the master at all times of the science and art of flying. You all have my good wishes for your future in the Royal Air Force, and I pray that fortune will smile upon your wings wherever they may bear you.
The colour, which was presented to the college by the King in 1948, is marched off, and the ceremony is brought to a close as first the senior term and then the cadet wing march off, nearly 400 in all. From the college, Her Royal Highness proceeds to the Flying Wing Parade. If Cranwell says you can fly, you'll pass anywhere. By the time they give you your wings, you hardly need a plane. Lunch at the college is followed by a flying display. Here are Sir Hugh Walmsley, Group Captain Kyle, and on the right, Sir John Slessor, Chief of the Air Staff. And here's the Director of the Women's Royal Air Force, Air Commandant Salmon. And the day ends with the Princess joining those who, in her own words, have just put on the badge of manhood. In the years to come, they will not forget their graduation parade at Cranwell.